Ready? Go.
Yards.
Right. Now then, allowing for your little legs, we'll call that 14. Right? Now, mine was 11. Allowing for my giant athletic stride, we'll call that 10.
That's only because you can't multiply by 11.
I'll ignore that. Now then, that'll be, 140 square yards. Let's say £1 per yard is...
140 pounds.
I know that. The point is, where do we get 140 pounds of manure?
Do we know any elephants?
I wish we did. This is just the front garden. Hit the back garden plus the allotment. That's a lot of manure.
Well, we can't expect our animals to increase production. They're already keeping the generator going.
Well, we've got to revitalise this soil somehow. We can't keep taking away from it every year without putting something back. How's the petty cash?
Petty.
I thought it might be. Hello, hello. HRH is back.
Hello.
Hello, Margo.
I like you in those jodhpurs, Margo. What's that?
Go on. Presumably you're about to deliver one of your funny, in inverted commas, remarks.
No. I like you in those jodhpurs because they're very sexy.
Oh, thank you, Tom. Silly, but thank you.
You are looking very trim, Margo. Have you lost some weight?
Yes, I have. Thank you. Oh, would you both like a cup of tea?
Yes, please.
Are you going to bring it out to us?
I'm afraid not, Tom. I don't allow my cups and saucers in the front garden.
I hain't half honoured to be living next door to her.
As long as there's a Margo, there'll always be an England.
Yeah, as long as there's a Margo, there'll always be a pony club. Pony club.
Pony club?
Dung. Dung. Dung.
Margo! No. Absolutely positively and definitely no.
Don't hedge, Margo. Give us a straight answer.
I have. I simply will not countenance your skulking round the pony club like Burke and Hare.
They pinch bodies, not horse.
Don't say it. You have already said that word 8 times, Miss Kitchen. You know very well what I mean.
But we need it for the garden, Margo.
Then go elsewhere for it. Thank you, Tom.
I don't know why you're being so possessive about it. I mean, horse dung is such a funny thing to be possessive about.
9 times, and I am not being possessive.
I suppose you're frightened we let down the tone of the place.
Yes, now can we drop the subject, please?
I'd have thought they'd be jolly glad to get rid of it. Must be mountains of it up there.
That's not the point. The point is that you would go roaring up to the stables on that contraption of yours, probably frighten the horses, and most certainly offend the members.
We wouldn't.
You would.
We wouldn't.
You would.
But we're not savages, you know. We'd say please and thank you.
Yes, I'm sure you would. In between silly bouts of mock, mock, mock.
I can be very restrained when I want to be, Margo.
You cannot, Tom. I know you too well. Much too well.
Look, what if I go by myself? I'll even wear my posh frock if you want me to.
I'm sorry to say this, Barbara, but you're getting as bad as Tom. You simply have to say, I'll even wear my posh frock if you want me to. It's ridiculous to present a picture of a woman in evening dress shoveling... what we're talking about.
I was only joking.
Exactly.
Oh, Margo!
Blimey, it's only the pony club. It's not Buckingham Palace.
There is no need to bring Buckingham Palace into this.
All right, all right. Now, look. Taking your point, I can't actually say I've seen one to take yet. I mean, what we're talking about is getting something we need. But it stands to reason we're not going to queer our pitch by turning up there in clowns' trousers and red noses.
My answer is still no.
Why are you being so obstructive? You haven't given us any real reason.
Very well, I'll give you a reason. If you set foot in that pony club, I shall never speak to either of you again.
Now look what you've done. You've made a run out of cigarettes.
Good. Well, what do we do now?
Well, it's obvious. Margo has spoken. But she doesn't own the pony club, so we'll ignore her and go up there anyway. I say. Jolly good tack room, this. What, old love, eh? Best I've seen since I was cashier from the Lancet.
Oh, Nick, stop it.
I say, you ride long or short? I used to ride long, but my legs got so bad, I'm riding short now.
Clouding.
Sorry, no, I mustn't. Look at the size of that.
It's huge. This belonged to Mrs. Dooms Patterson.
The 2-ton Tessie of the Pony Club.
Oh, my God, however big must a horse be?
Hello. Sorry to keep you waiting. You wanted to see me. I'm Mrs. Holman.
Oh, it's no good.
Look, can you see something I can't?
I'm sorry, we just got a bit of the giggles.
Oh. Oh, you must know Mrs. Dooms Patterson.
Yes.
It is hers. To tell you the truth, I have to hide in a loose box every time she mounts up. I just can't watch anymore.
How did you actually get on the horse? I mean, do you use one of those winch things?
Not yet. So far, we manage with a mounting block and 2 strong grooms.
We have got it right. You do own these stables.
Yes, why?
Well, I'm sorry, no, I just thought that everybody up here would be rather straight-laced.
You can't run a riding stables and be straight-laced, believe me. You see too many funny things.
Like Mrs. Dooms Patterson.
Exactly. Well,
Oh, sorry, we haven't introduced ourselves. We're Tom and Barbara Good.
Ah.
Have you heard of us, then?
Oh, I should think everybody in Surbiton's heard of you.
Really? Really, eh? What do people say, then?
Well, some people say, yes, I know them, and other people say, yes, I know them.
Anyway, the thing is, Mrs. Holman, as you know, we are self-sufficient.
Yes.
And we were wondering if you would help us out.
Those 2 statements don't really go together, do they?
No, they don't.
Sorry, I was nitpicking. What can I do for you?
Well, it's a matter of manure. You've got it and we want it.
Oh, help yourselves.
Just like that.
Well, I'm only too pleased to get rid of the stuff. As you can imagine, it's like painting the Forth Bridge.
Yes, it would be.
I hate to spoil the beautiful simplicity of all this, but there is one complication.
What's that?
Well, we live next door to Margo Ledbetter.
Oh, I know, Margo.
Not that living next door to her is a complication, but in this case it is.
I'm sorry,
Well, you see, we'd like to keep this arrangement between ourselves, if possible, without letting Margot know.
Oh, we can do that easily.
Yes, but with her coming up to ride twice a week.
No, she doesn't.
What?
Well, she used to, but we haven't seen her now for a couple of months.
Oh.